As I scroll through social media, it is a common occurrence to see people liking, commenting, and retweeting other people's posts. I myself like, comment, and retweet other people's posts all the time. And when I post something, I'm hoping to get some likes, some comments, and if I tweet something, maybe a retweet or two. When teens post on social media, it is often to receive a form of validation. In other words, they post with the hope or expectation that people will agree with them, think it's funny, or just genuinely like it. So hello, I'm Caitlin Chilton, and today I will be discussing how this phenomenon and fascination with likes in social media is negatively affecting self-esteem by creating a culture online in which people are more about accumulating superficial feedback and feeling good, even if it's only for a second, than they are with developing a healthy relationship with self-esteem and an image of self-worth. An American writer named Dave Eggers wrote in his novel that treats our culture with fascination, with reliance on technology as a central theme. The protagonist, May Holland, a college-aged woman who gets caught up in technology, becomes the hot topic of a new voting trial system when one question is May Holland awesome or what? And with this voting system, she received 97 smiles or likes and 3 frowns or dislikes, or 3%. So as she walked around the campus, she went around paranoid about the 3% that disliked her or frowned her on this new voting system. The lack of knowing who it was that was the 3% that frowned her seemed to bug her and affected her self-esteem. She hated that not 100% of the people didn't give her smiles, and she wanted the validation from every single circler. While this example is only fictional, it can and does happen in real life as well. According to Sephora Digital Marketing, a group from Cornell University, in the average 24-hour day, both the share and like button are pressed nearly 10 million times. So each and every day, people, specifically teens, are giving their opinions and validating other people. In fact, Dr. Gwendolyn Seidman, a professor at Albright College, states in her article, "Do Facebook likes affect psychological well-being?" said that in a survey of Facebook users, 44% of them said that they like and comment on their friends' posts each and every day. The survey also found that 29% of women believe that the main reason, if not the only reason, that they post on social media at all is to receive the validation from other people. And then 16% of men then also believe that the main reason they use social media is for the validation of others that they might receive. And then 16% of all users, men and women, said that they use social media for the validation that they receive. Jessica Winter, an editor for Slate, stated in a Daily News article by Victoria Wollaston that as we use social media, such as Instagram and Facebook, we scroll through and we are liking other people's pictures and posts in hopes that we might get likes from them as well, therefore them approving whatever we're posting. And this approval is a form of validation, like I previously stated, which is what we are looking for when we post on other social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So from these statistics, it is pretty clear that teens are using social media as a form of validation or being accepted. So does this validation really make users feel good? Well, research clearly shows that there is a correlation between likes and mood. So today I'm going to be discussing how these likes are affecting our mood and what might be the cause of these. So first of all, who is it that's actually seeking this validation? Well, like I previously said, teens are seeking this validation, and more specifically, teens with low self-esteem. Seidman stated that those with low self-esteem are more susceptible to the effects of social media feedback. Therefore, if they get good feedback, they're more likely to feel good, and if they get bad feedback, they're more likely to feel bad. So since they have low self-esteem, they are more likely to accept and want whatever that social media feedback is giving them. But this can only make things worse for people that already have a low self-esteem, because if they don't get what they want, the validation that they want, then they'll just become more upset and lonely. According to new research, however, social media feedback and low self-esteem aren't the only things to look at when examining our responses to social media. A third component of this is one's sense of purpose, or how they perceive themselves before any outside sources, such as social media, are actually involved. To better prove this, Seidman referred to a survey where people were asked questions to assess their self-worth. Researchers then came to the conclusion that, that those who indicated that they had a great deal of purpose showed no relationship with Facebook or low self-esteem, and those that lacked it showed more of a relationship with Facebook and low self-esteem. In other words, people that had a sense of purpose before social media were better off than those that lacked it. In a study conducted by Anthony Burrow, Associate Professor at Cornell University, and Nicolette Raynon, a doctoral student at Baruch College, asked a group of participants to try out this new social media. And with this new social media, they asked participants to post a picture on social media, and after 5 minutes, they checked and told them how many likes their picture had received. And based on the reactions, it was clear to see that the less likes that they received on their social media post, the less pleased they were, and vice versa. Then after revealing these likes, the participants then took a survey, and the survey revealed that the groups that showed a low sense of purpose and low self-esteem were more affected by the number of likes than the group with a higher sense of purpose. The study is a clear indicator that when it comes to our self-worth, purpose, and the likes that we receive on social media, they all have an effect on our self-esteem. In closing, people with little to no self-esteem are more susceptible to the effects of social media by having no sense of purpose when using social media. It is inevitable that what happens on it will affect them. People with low self-esteem look for validation in social media, and if they don't get it, they are more likely to feel sad and lonely, which then enables them to continue this vicious cycle looking for that validation that they don't receive. Since research shows that people with high initial purpose are less affected by social media likes, it is clear that something needs to be done in order to help these people so that they get out of this vicious cycle of going on social media to receive this validation. Therefore, I propose that we teens and young adults step back, log out, and set our phones down so that we might regain and learn our self-worth. We are in a revolving door right now, and if we don't stop it, us teens, you and I, are going to be in trouble in the future.